do, Leon?
Hate to say it, but we're sandwiched all right. Quick, in that cabin!
Hey everybody, this is Buck Ray, and this is my video review of Resident Evil 4, the HD remake, and I'm playing it here on the PlayStation 3. Now, as far as the story is concerned, for anybody who hasn't played this game, you play Leon Kennedy here, and Ashley, the president's daughter, has been kidnapped, and your mission is to go rescue her. Now, I won't say anything else as far as the story is concerned, because with a game like this, I mean, it's best to not know anything going in and just, you know, kind of figuring it out as you go. It's one of the, in my opinion, one of the top 5 greatest games of all time. As far as the content and gameplay is concerned, I mean, it's exactly the same. And again, that's what you want when you're dealing with a game that's as good as Resident Evil 4 is. You know, the terror and the panic that you get in these games, I mean, is you know, Dead Space definitely goes there too. But like I said, Resident Evil, you know, it's a classic. It's, you know, the tension and things like that you get when you're running low on ammo is just hard to duplicate in other games. You know, the feel, you know, how good you feel when you pick up a box of ammo. You know, knowing that, you know, I got 10 more rounds you know, left here before I run out. You know, that type of, you know, the sense of panic and stuff like that that comes from, you know, running low on ammo, especially situations like this where you're getting kind of jumped from every which way. And if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, I mean, this game's only $10 right now. So whether you've played it or not, or maybe you're like me and you've beat it multiple times on different platforms, you're still gonna want to pick this up. I mean, it's, you know, to have it on your PlayStation 3 at any time when you want to play one, like I said, one of the greatest games ever made, you got it. Now, as far as the HD side of it is concerned, it's not true HD. It hasn't been completely redone in HD. It's basically, they've taken the GameCube version and cleaned it up, which, you know, for people like me who have played the game or have used to seeing it on the GameCube and things like that, and knowing how, you know, muddy and blurry it looks, I mean, this looks fantastic. You know, as far, you know, to me, because I'm used to playing the game when it's looking really bad. But when you're looking at it as this is supposed to be an HD remake, it's the textures and things like that when you're close to objects, especially when you're inspecting them in your inventory, it looks the same. It looks as bad as it did, you know, back then, which is kind of a letdown, a bummer about it. The only knock on the game would have to be that. I mean, it's an HD remake and it's not truly HD. But when you're, you know, when you're used to playing it the other way, you know, the GameCube version, I mean, it looks great. You know, the character models look great. Everything looks great. Everything looks pretty good from a distance. But once you're getting in the detail of things, it just doesn't look very good. Now, as far as the controls are concerned, everything feels good. My only problem with it at the beginning was I'm used to, especially with the PlayStation 3 controller, is bringing up my weapon sights with L1 and then firing with R1. But in this game, L1 brings up your knife and R1 brings up the sights on your gun, and the square button actually does the firing and the slashing with your knife. So there, early on in the game, there was a lot of times where, you know, I'm wanting to pull up my gun to shoot this guy, and I'm pulling up my knife on accident, and sometimes I was getting killed. So it takes a little bit to get used to. You know, because compared to today's controls, it's just a little bit different. So it definitely takes a little bit to get used to. But the gunplay is as fun as it's ever been. Now, of course, you have you know, all the great enemies and things like that intact. Now, you know, trigger moments like this is kind of what sets, you know, as far as I'm concerned, Resident Evil apart. I mean, there's always these moments where it just sheer panic overcomes you with these, especially with these, you know, enemies here with the chainsaw. All you can do is hear the chainsaw, you know, humming. You're kind of not sure exactly where they are. Like, you're dealing with one right here, and there's another one coming up behind you. You know, not many games capture that. Like I said, the Dead Space does, but not many other games can capture what this used to.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Carla! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
Resident Evil 4, you got these epic boss fights here. Now, as far as the content after you beat the game, of course they have mercenary mode. They have you know, Ada's missions. Of course, you know, once you beat it, you unlock all kinds of different weapons and things like that to make you want to play through it again. That's one of the things about Resident Evil 4. I mean, on the GameCube, I think I played through it like 3 or 4 times. Using all the stuff that you know, have unlocked and things like that. It's just a great game, and you know, the updated graphics, although they're not true HD graphics, I mean, just makes the game even better. So it's definitely a must-buy, and like I said, for the PlayStation Plus subscribers, it's a deal right now at $10. So I mean, there's no reason not to pick it up. But I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I would have given it a 10 out of 10 if the graphics were truly HD, but unfortunately they weren't. But it's still a great game, must buy. So just please subscribe to my page, and I'm going to be putting a lot more videos and reviews and things like that. So thanks for watching.